I'm Lauren of All Trades, and today I'm checking out the Marketplace Buffet on the MSC Meraviglia. Today and some other days of this cruise, I am and was checking out the different meals that they serve in the buffet. They serve something pretty much all hours of the day. They don't do the whole buffet for every meal, but because there aren't a lot of options, or there basically aren't any other free options aside from the main dining room, and at some point nothing except the buffet, there's always something available up until about 1 p.m. starting with breakfast. So I'm going to show you one breakfast, one lunch, one dinner, and some late night footage, so you can kind of get an idea what you can expect here on the Meraviglia. Their buffet is very extensive because that's where most of the food is, aside from the main dining room. Definitely go around back to find some of the different stuff, because some stuff repeats, and then eventually there might be different stuff, and it depends on which meal at what time of day that you're here. All right.
Where do you know where the plums are?
I saw on the
Yes. The beef is salted, that one. There's more salted.
Okay. So, okay. That's good.
Check one. Ready?
Vegetable 啊，呢個係 five pork yeah.
Do you have cones or no? Okay, can I just have one twist?
So that was one breakfast, lunch, and dinner in the buffet on the Meraviglia. The buffet is pretty extensive, which makes sense because there isn't much else to eat on board that doesn't cost extra money. Sometimes it's the only thing open, such as lunch on port days. So lunch is the most extensive meal in the buffet. It goes all the way around. And has the most variety. Breakfast, there are limits to how many things you can offer, so it does go all the way around, but a lot more stuff repeating than at lunch. And then dinner, they only go about halfway back. So don't go all the way around to the back. There isn't anything else there, although there are slight variations from one side to the other. It's very similar, but just some slight variations. Like one side might be more vegetarian and the other side has a similar thing that's not vegetarian. It is worth checking the whole buffet at dinner because there are some gems that you might miss if you don't go all the way around. For lunch and breakfast, I recommend starting at the grill and then going towards pizza and going around until you see duplicates. Because there is a lot of variation, there's also a lot of repeats. It's actually a lot and creates chaos because it's not super orderly and there's some repeats and some not. Anyway, we like all the food in the buffet. They do a pretty good job, and they are running food at some capacity in the buffet from breakfast through late night. They have grab and go outside for part of the day. They have ice cream outside for part of the day. And then late night is chaos. If you can plan your meals so that you can avoid coming out here between 11 and 1 a.m., I recommend doing it because just everyone is losing their minds. The ice makers cannot keep up with the sudden demand. They have very non-industrial ice makers for some reason, and there's not enough ice for everybody.
Only one is open.
Oh yeah, and only one, husband says, only one of the drink stations that has ice is open, which is true. Everything else is closed down, so you don't have to like re-clean everything, which makes sense, but only one drink station, so chaos. But the food is pretty good, and aside from it being one of the few things you can eat on board, we are pretty happy with it. I also wanted to mention that they have this just for kids section of the buffet that is separate from the rest of the buffet. It is appointed with kid-friendly food and desserts. They don't actually police it if anybody else wants to serve themselves from it, but the idea is that it's kid-friendly food. It is located, like I said, separate from the rest of the buffet. It is by the port side entrance from the pool deck, if that makes any sense to you. So if you're at the pool facing the buffet, go to the right entrance, don't go straight, don't go left, go to the right entrance, and it's right there. And it's kind of noisy. Go figure. That's it for me and the Marketplace Buffet on the Meraviglia. It is worth checking the whole buffet